One of my biggest pet peeves regarding modern TV shows is that despite having a maximum of 10 episodes per season, still has some filler episodes spread across the season. I feel like this is basically stealing my time and wasting an episode even though I already have a limited space to explore the topic. Unfortunately, the morning show was one of those shows that ick me with such episodes every now and then. And again. Unfortunately, Season 3 Episode 4 was one of those irritating filler episodes in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I still like the show and feel like it is worth watching. But I can't deny the fact that compared to other episodes, this episode was lackluster, while it could have been much better. That being said, the episode laid the grounds for some great plot twists that will take place in the next episodes, including a brand new romance, and I cannot wait for it. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. First of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The biggest theme of the episode was that UBA was flirting with financial disaster. The entire episode was dedicated to different characters looking for ways to save this channel in various business-related interactions. The most surprising one was no doubt Alex's willingness to meet Paul and convince him to reconsider investing in UBA. To be honest, I struggled to understand her change of mind, especially after their disastrous first interaction that took place before the spaceflight. I mean, Alex was so done with the man that she did not even attend the event. Because despite her initial perception of him as a charismatic man, she realized soon after that he was an asshole. She even shared her opinion about Paul with Bradley, who also agreed that Paul sucked. I mean, once we remember that Paul is basically based on Elon Musk as a character, we can see why everyone was thinking that he was terrible. And yet, as if these words were not spoken at all, we watched in this episode Alex and Paul bonding. Even Paul does not understand Alex's efforts and questions why a highly successful woman like her still insists on supporting a channel that seemed to be doomed to fail like UBA. Alex's answer to this question is her willingness to finish what she started, which does not satisfy me as an audience. Nevertheless, I have to admit that the two share great chemistry to the point of almost making me root for a romantic relationship between the two. Well, it seems like I won't have to wish for a long time since by the end of the episode it became more or less clear that these will have a pretty passionate romance soon. Dare I say the next episode will revolve around Alex's change of heart toward Paul while presenting him as a misunderstood hero. I'm not sure what to think about such a change though. So feel free to tell me what you think about Paul and Alex's possible romance in the comments below so that we can have a discussion about it. Apart from Paul and Alex, we watched Bradley and Laura and got bored with their romance. Even though I root for Bradley's love life in general, I have to admit that I cannot stand Laura. I feel like she's a really toxic and jealous person who will never change. Also, there's no chemistry between the two whatsoever, so I don't see why we keep coming back to this doomed romance. I call on the Cinearists to bring a new love interest to Bradley. She deserves way better. Last but not least, I have to talk about Stella, whose storyline in this episode was highly disturbing. Not only did we watch her struggling to survive a miserable meeting with two annoying white men, but also we watched her being forced to put a fellow Asian woman into a disturbing situation simply to save UBA. Unfortunately, the entire scene could not go beyond the surface level, which is a shame. But I feel like it was a very unique take on Asian women in power and their struggles with capitalism and identity, as well as feminism. I wish I was more informed on the issue to talk about it for hours. And yeah, I'm not. So I'm asking your guys' opinion on it. Enlighten me, please. It's clear that the next episode will focus on Paul and his importance for the company as Alex becomes the main mediator who convinces him to save the channel. My only wish is to not see her lose her common sense over a man who is not likely to be worth it. And that's about it. Let me know what you think in the comments below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.